Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Copy Rose 1 replay. Spawn on bottom left side as US forces, we have Death Machine. Spawn on bottom left side as the British forces, we have aSIIPwn's Shop is Open. Spawn on top right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we have a foreign name. Spawn on the right side as the Wehrmacht forces, we have Tigerstahl. Intersection based on the center map, he may be eyeing to lock down this fuel sector. That's pretty common. This fuel sector does provide a lot of presence on the map and is pretty easy to secure by setting up your HQ right here. And your teammate could set up a triage center here to get free healing right there. We do have the Pioneers capture the munitions sector, fuel point. Pioneers just capture points. That's basically their job. Early Brendan carrier now deployed on the field. Fuel point not being captured up. We've got this point being captured up as well. And the Pioneer squad does fall back. Over here, we do have the engineers being deployed on the field. And we've got a fresh Schimwagen now deployed on the field. MG42 gained some damage on the scope rifle squad. Fuel point has been captured. British players doing a good job of pushing us on the map. We do got a MG42 here. Brendan Carrier does spot the wire, does destroy the wire, and now he has two building kills to claim. You monster. MG42 sitting on up, trying to suppress down the scope rifle squad. Does get it suppressed there. Rifleman squad coming forward, trying to support his teammate. But just a little bit too much there. Does get knocked around a little bit by the Brendan Carrier. Schimwagen in pursuit. And he may just want to fall back to the moment. US engineers over here for repairs. His other one is way down south. Schimwagen advancing forward. Intersection does mount up. The Rifle squad now engaging the Pioneers. Schimwagen now being repaired up by his teammates Pioneers. A bit more teamwork there, and does focus on the Pioneer squad. Schimwagen not... I think it's slightly damaged. Now it's slightly damaged. And scope rifle squad does get suppressed there by the MG42. And we do have the 40 HQ being pulled out actually a bit farther forward than normal. Usually we see the back corner right around here, but he actually pushed farther forward, so now his retreat points are right around here in a bit more of an exposed position. I don't really like that idea. You could pull out Vickers or Bofors here to help secure up the area. I'm not a big fan of Bofors, but it will at least deny any 234s we may see deployed on the field, or 251 half tracks. Mortar placement going on up, riflemen and intersection being deployed on the field. Schimwagen pushing way forward, trying to does cancel the mortar in placement there, does get damage to crit there. And now that Schimwagen will get gunned down.
Unit down.
I think it's more like a radius around the truck. I'm not exactly sure exactly, but it's usually a lot of stuff is times just usually a radius. It feels like. As I click on the truck, it's hard to say. I guess we'll have to wait until see if it retreats back, see how far it goes back.
We have captured a location. Roger. Composition B is in.
Sticky bombs now pulled on the field. In Copy Rose 2, it usually retreats to exact point, which is both good and bad. Hence why it was the retreat points were pushed out a little bit around the US base, for example. And as well as those dummy spawn points or invisible retreat points when around, say, the OKW battle group HQ as well, while the major's active. There goes a Pioneer to a mortar emplacement, while the major just acts as its own retreat point. MG42 is falling on back there. Right intersection does find that landmine there. Wehrmacht sniper falls back. Wehrmacht sniper may get a shot. Sniper! Oh, wait. Which sniper actually got the kill? I think there were two sniper shots there, and one of them just went into the sky. I just got really confused by that. Pioneers receiving some damage there. We've got this Jeep being pursued by the Schimwagen now. There's this Wehrmacht landmine, which the Jeep does not find. The Rifleman may find it. And over here. Okay, that's a Wehrmacht landmine now being placed down.
Combat engineers good to go.
Jeep and Bren carrier mounting on up. We do got the Schimwagen Jeep now engaging in glorious close range combat. And the Bren carrier's coming on in. We'll be able to get some great damage on the Schimwagen. Does get Button as well. And I think the Button actually came from the Bren carrier squad rather than the Bren carrier itself. And does get gunned down right there. Nice little pick there. Which will allow U.S. counter snipers to be pulled on the field with more impunity. Riflemen reinforced, push way forward. And now got the M242 Seaman fighter. Sniper shots there onto the scope rifle squad. Snipers get damage and crit there. Wait, holy crap. Wait, how many snipers will pull on the field? This player has 3, and only that and a Pioneer pair. Make that just a snipers now. He doesn't get the Compgraph Center. He's having trouble detecting these units. And does not get any shots in the back of that Bren carrier there. Landmine here. They need landmines. Just deep. Okay, so the Axis players have 5 snipers on the field. Compgraph Center needs to be rebuilt or continue building. There's a reason why in my mod a couple years too, I made everything into like a light infantry squad, like Jaeger light infantry and Pathfinders, as I really don't like the concept of one-man sniper in both Company Heroes 1 and 2. They should be a support squad, not a one-man squad. People in Company Heroes 2 treat them as one-man armies. Who knows? Maybe we'll find another video of sniper finding a landmine. Does get some good shots there on our rifleman. That's why in a lot of tournaments you're actually limited into 2. Not necessarily 1, but you're limited to 2 snipers to play on the field at one time. Which makes sense. Because high-level play can easily devolve into just mass sniper. And it's even hard to counter-snipe other snipers how the camouflage system works in this game. Weird glow.
MG under fire! We've taken the fuel location.
There's 4 snipers now. I'm fine if somebody wants to blow out 2 snipers, since it's usually tournament rules. But 4? Oof. They really don't want to have their opponent have a good time.
Veterancy gained.
Oh, some tournaments are just 1 sniper, which I understand as well. There is that landmine still, which still could be spotted by either of these light vehicles. The Wehrmacht players need an eye for more landmines, because the biggest threat right now is the Bren carrier and the Jeep. Bren carrier charging forward. Got a Pioneer here, which could be wiped out. Compgraph Center has been rebuilt, and do have Veterancy 1 support units. His teammate does have a Kriegsberg in his team's HQ. We do have the 251 half track being put on field. Very nice. There goes the US Minesweeper. And you can't really sweep for those mines for your Jeeps to move around if there's that many snipers on the field. Pioneer's trying to capture this VP now. We're seeing quite a bit fired. Needs to fall back. Pioneers do go down. Bren carrier actually made their way forward and does spot on the snipers there. It's trying to use deploy designated marksman. but everything gets annihilated, unable to get that shot off. Now I've got stormtroopers being put on the field, which he's probably going to upgrade them Panda Shreks. Yep. Infantry 42 gains a great damage rate here. So the Infantry 42 himself is about to go down. Looks like it's reloading. And does actually evacuate the MG42 in time. You got one of the snipers? I was not paying attention to it. Was it the artillery barrage?
Sniper here. Yes, comrade. What are your orders?
It doesn't appear that he's got all the sniper. They all have kills. None of them are fresh. These snipers have been out on the field for quite some time. Got a Grenadier here, upgraded with one Panther truck at the moment. Oh, it was an intersection. He did get the snipe shot. He must have had a 5th sniper on the field then. And there goes our rifleman. And the combination of both the players now having 6 snipers in total caused some pretty big issues. And that's a 17-pounder shot, not a 25-pounder shot, I hear. Not sure what he's trying to shoot at the moment. And now I do have the Captain Sprint being utilized. And now the half-track being gunned down button. Will likely go down shortly. Lieutenant almost down as well. Back 38, getting some good shots there. Holy crap, I thought even the half-track didn't even go down. Look how many bodies there from the snipers. Ugh. Grenadier received a nice little hit there.
Veterancy gained.
Got Veterancy 2 infantry. We got a stormtrooper here, upgraded with one Panther at the moment. Not a problem. Everyone needs to get some rest. And this game is not going to be fun to watch. It's probably one of those things like, how they're going to do with all the snipers.
Attention, the enemy advances. Was wünschen Sie?
Munitions capturing that point there. Do got this mine being deployed on the field. Hit squad has been deployed on the field. These landmines may be very useful. Wehrmacht landmine not fully complete. He does have a Pioneer.
Pioneer team ready.
See ya. I will be streaming tomorrow if you want to view. I stream every day. I'll be streaming Company Heroes 1 tomorrow. And I sort of volley snipers. This goes a third of the rifle squad. 1, 2. Dead.
But they spotted my position.
At this one time, just don't deploy out to any infantry squads. Sherman tank. Now that's hopefully a good sniper killer, but there's a lot of Pantreks on the field. Got one stormtrooper squad, one Pantrek onto him. He's been maintaining minimal munitions income, so he's going to need time to get more munitions for Pantreks. They actually have very little munitions income at the moment. His teammate right now is deploying out more Pantreks on his Grenadiers. He has a nice mixed composition, including 2 Pack 38s. Rather than just sniper spam. Intersection trying to pull out Slit Trench, but against snipers, that is just... he just disintegrated. Just don't advance forward. Okay, he does get inside the Brennan squad. Snipers can't clean it out, does lose 2 models immediately. Scuttles it, falls back. He needs officer artillery. Officer artillery has a short landing time there. 25-pounder raining on in. He may have got one of the snipers there. Looks like he did. Yep, he got one of the snipers with a 25-pounder. Trying to repair up the HQ command truck there with the hit squad. Sherman tank providing some fire support, hitting those Pantrek squads. Got another stormtrooper squad advance forward. Does have efficiency 3 on his infantry. Pantrek squad does fall back. Both of them fall back. He does save the HQ command truck. U.S. engineers also supporting the repairs. Very nice. MG42 gains good suppression on these forces. Lieutenant does not get suppressed at the moment, does fall back now.
My rifle is at your disposal.
He has not rebuilt the sniper. Let's see, the US player right now has one Sherman tank. That's not the quality on your rifle squads, they're not going to last all too long. Going for more Sherman tanks wouldn't be half bad. Even a Sherman Crocodile. Second Sherman tank now deployed on the field. You have a Staghound up deployed on the field. At this point in time, as much as I hate mass Staghound, I hate mass Sniper, so free range.
Speed, efficiency, tact.
Staghound advancing forward. Does receive a good hit there. Hopefully has a repair sapper in the region to get some, well, overheals. Overheals will be greatly beneficial for these Staghounds. Sherman taking some much needed repairs. He does have ample amount of repair squads for him and his teammate. Pantrix rolling some misses there. Snipers get some good hits. There's a number of air-marked landmines here.
NCO's reporting
Still no.
destroyed a German target.
Whatever she says, it's still not mine. You're not mine.
Enemy unit destroyed.
New section push way forward. Does get a good hit there. I wonder if he got any snipers. Real question is, got still 3 snipers here. And still 2 snipers there, so we got some good hits there on Grenadiers. And one of them has picked up a Bren.
Pack 38. Ready.
Pack 38 still set up on top of a incomplete landmine. Stormtroopers advancing down south, camouflaging forward. Looks like there's one Panzer on both of these squads. Do we see additional on the build queue? No, we don't. Infrastruction's getting annihilated by the snipers once again.
Sharpshooter here. Here.
Stormtroopers could be spotted by the riflemen after they get reinforced. We got the Curiosity here for forward preparing. Staghound advancing forward, trying to get some good shots onto these snipers. Stu deployed on the field. At this point in time, the Stu is probably not going to be that useful since there's so many snipers on the field. Stormtroopers advance forward, trying to get the kill there on this 25-pounder. Rolls a whiff there, gets one pin, both of them pinned. He does save the 25-pounder thanks to the base MG. Oh, snipers may have gone down. One sniper severely wounded, not down. And you may see this interrupted movement there to hunt down that sniper. Sniper gets another shot there, getting some hits on the Piet squad, or scope rifle squad. And one of the snipers do get overran. He's just pushing forward, does spot the Pack 38. AT gun, half track. 25-pounder finds a good hit there. And direct hit there onto that sniper as well. That was the one who's not spamming out 4 snipers, just has only 2. And both of them are down there. Very good 25-pounder barrage. So far, now there's only 2 snipers remaining. An easily tolerable amount. Or manageable now. I think no snipers are tolerable. That's why it's not selected doctrine just yet. This person has... Oh, this person probably does have selected doctrine. What it is, I'm not sure. US player. Definitely not airborne. It likely is armor. No. Should have, his teammate has 6 command points, while he only has 2. He's probably has selected armor. I think he's been engaging less in this game than his teammate. Sherman tank's getting some good hits there.
The enemy is down.
Does take out the Staghound there. And also going for Sherman tanks and going for field repairs is probably a good combination right now. Get some good hits there. So we got this landmine in this region. Stormtroopers advancing forward. Still looks like there's 3 Panzerschrecks there. Somehow the glow of the tree makes it easier to spot the number of Panzerschrecks. Fresh Staghound now plot on field. He does get a repair sapper, so now he does get some overheals. He's overhealing everything. Sherman tank receives some misses there. That is his landmine nearby, which could be detonated by one of those Stu shots. Antrax advancing forward, trying to get some good engagements. And we do now have a Flak 88 deployed on the field. Each section sprinting their way forward. And does pick up on the snipers there. There's a landmine there. Stu's advancing on forward. Captain's inside this trench, so we'll keep the area nice and secure for the time being. Looks like a Jeep went down right there. MG42 setting on up. And we got some 25-pounder barrages over here. Another bunker going on up. Does get a good hit there. Amtrak does connect with the Sherman tank. Ooh, that's a lot of hits on a Sherman tank. There is a landmine there, which could be detonated relatively soon. It may splash down the intersection. There's the grenades throw. Minimal damage. Grenade did some great work, or landmine did some great work there. Another 25-pounder has been completed. This one does see quite a bit of fire there. Chat to rely on the base suppression there. Does this 25-pounder. Does get one of the pin. First time of him getting pinned in time was actually luck. Does nail one of his own sappers there. Stormtroopers do fall back there. Got a third Sherman taking out on the field. And we do have another Flak 88 being deployed on the field. This one has plenty of health. Let's take a quick look at everybody's resources. The Brig player does have a small reserve of manpower, a relatively large reserve of munitions, and probably enough fuel for the rest of the game. Does put from that Brendan carrier as well. This player has a small reserve of manpower, excellent munitions reserve. Does have allied war machines, so it looks like the Iron Fox and full IPs. And that is officer artillery running on in, so we got Royal Artillery and armor. Pioneer squad was humidified there. Stu's firing away. I suppose now they're going to be useful since there's no more snipers to steal all their kills. Defensive player, the one who's not been spamming out snipers, only had a pair of snipers, has a small reserve of manpower, no munitions. Ooh, and getting annihilated by Sherman tanks. And basically no fuel. These Grenadiers can go down to these Sherman tanks. Grenadier advancing forward, no upgrades. Grenadiers, they're oh so wounded. Does use the fatherland, use the rest of the munitions there. Hits Pioneers, not the Grenadiers. Now got his teammates Panchaks advancing on forward. Sherman tanks do have a bit of help to work around with. You could use Allied War Machine and just pass the charge. The Blitzkrieg player does have good reserve of manpower and fuel. And I think he saved us command points for a Tigerpanzer. Intersections and PS are trying to overrun this Flak 88. That is a repair bunker, no MG42 in sight. It does use officer artillery there, gets a direct hit. And PS do connect with the gun itself, so it looks like the officer artillery will wipe out the gun. And the crew first. Stu's finds some good hits over here. Sherman tank still overrunning his opponent, or teammate. One Sherman tank does get reclaimed. He can still reclaim another Sherman tank. While this one's advancing forward, he may just want to fall back with these two. Sherman tanks do get reclaimed. There's just too many Panchaks in this region. Sees a hit there. At this point in time, Sherman Crocodiles may be a little bit better. Because he could just charge for the Sherman Crocodiles and let them corral everything in one little location and burn them all. One of the few times I'll say, go for a Sherman Crocodile, because I generally believe at this point in time, it wouldn't be half bad. We've got another sniper deployed on the field by the person who's been spamming out snipers. I think that one less sniper, that may have been the same sniper from originally. Their Sherman tank still needs to fall back. Does have one level of veterans here. Stu's advancing forward. Sherman tanks may fall back. They do have a lot of munitions you can perhaps throw into here. Rifleman squad inside the garrison will hold back everything for a time being. Yeah, he does not. The allied war machine's still on cooldown. He does not have enough command points for the field repair. But now we've got the Calliope barrage raiding on in. Gains some great damage all across the front line.
Enemy unit down.
Brand squad receiving a pretty nasty hit there. Just trying to find shots. This Stormtrooper has not been upgraded with Pantrick just yet. Not one in the way either. This Grenadier does have a Bren and a Pantrick. Does pick a Pantrick there with the Rifleman. There's a bit of fire there. Staghound falling back, see a bit of damage, and got the Camouflage Pack 38 here. Both Flak 88s have been destroyed. Repair bunkers being repaired on up. And Grenadiers are now falling back. Stormtroopers camouflaging around, trying to find a good engagement.
We are prepared to do precisely as ordered.
Kampfgraf Center and the Wehrmacht quarters now receiving some fire. Wait, that's a second Kampfgraf Center. Oh yeah, he's defensive. He's literally pointing that out for more pinnacle mounts to prevent him from being overran. But there's just too many Sherman tanks here. His teammates has some Pantrick, a Pantrick advancing on forward. High shot there. Pack 38 firing away. Kampfgraf Center, fresh one does go down. There goes the Wehrmacht Court as well. And now here comes the Calliope barrage ring on in. Sherman tanks deactivate Allied War Machine there. Does get one of them recovered. The other ones have plenty of health, so likely not going to go down anytime soon. Staghounds advancing forward. Piets here to support. Though I don't see any Piets active. Okay, there's the Piets, other Piet models there. Let's get one of them button there with the Gren, but these are not going to go down anytime soon. Scope Rifle Squad getting some hits there on this Grenadier. Sherman takes advancing on forward, focusing down the Pack 38. 25-pounder barrage raining on in. A good hit there. Grenadiers are seeing a bit of suppression there. Scope Rifle Squad advancing forward, gains some good hits there on the Grenadier. Pantrick Squad down to one last model there. Does pick up the Pantrick on with that one. Flak 88, defensive Flak 88 deployed on the field. May find a hit onto these squads or onto the Sherman tanks, but it looks like just trying to clear out a firing angle there. And my voice is starting to go out. Pioneer Squad getting overran, does get wiped out right there. And I got these stews in this region.
Heavy assault forces ready.
You got the Tiger now available. Not necessarily Tiger Ace, actually actual model, but I got one from the Here's a Valor campaign mission. But it's there onto the Sherman tank, starting to back on off. Going to overrun these machine gun in place, or these Kampfgraf Centers that's meant for machine guns. And it does overrun the Grenadier there, who had no Pantrick.
Our allies are under attack at their base.
Magenta's is basically overwhelmed. Stu's not going to do much versus that. And looks like one in the back of the game now, so it's going to be under the replay. Fresh Tigerpounds are now pulling a few. Gives a good damage there with the Calliope. Does use Alloy War Machine. May get destroyed on this one. Now it's going to be trying to hit the rear armor of this Tiger tank. We'll get a bounce. Multiple bounces on the rear armor. It looks like both of them has backed out of the game now.
The enemy is attacking our unit. Our base is under attack.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.